Whew. Mornings are hard. Um, Getting up, finding um, a reason, a care. It's been a holiday weekend, so I don't have to get up. I don't have to go to work. And so I'm hoping that getting it into a routine might be helpful. Um, so I'll be working for about a week and then going to Florida for a couple weeks. Everything has changed. I know that Miah had DRPLA, and there was still that hope that some of the research would be done and we could stop the progression. She was still very happy and healthy, and there was no reason for her to die right now. um, and it just changes everything about me. I'm no longer a special needs mom. I no longer have this enormous responsibility. I'm going to miss her so much, and there's just no words, and I don't know how to continue doing this when there's no words. I have to figure out how to live and live for a long time. And find happiness and peace that Miah and Reggie are happy and with God, But I'll tell you, every time I say something churchy, like it is a spiritual conflict for me. I mean, I do believe in God. I do believe absent with the body, present with the Lord, and and but I am so angry that this is what God has allowed for my life. I mean, I'm not perfect, but I don't deserve this. I don't deserve this pain. And then now emptiness. It's like even when I process this pain and I find a place to carry my children with me, it's like finding a purpose, a reason. Like, what is the point if God can just take whatever, and nothing is important enough to protect me from? Why keep on living for God, for others, for why? What is important to me is what I have to figure out. Anybody with kids knows that your kids are the most important thing to you. And I want to think that I can pray and God will answer my prayers and all of that stuff, but clearly the most important thing to me was not important to God. Like, so I supposed to go with that? And I'm not looking for a churchy answer. It's really got to come from me and my relationship. I've been starting to try to look through research and theories on grief, and it's really annoying that none of the people that write on it actually have experienced the kind of grief that I'm experiencing. And I'm involved in, a lot of, two online support groups for people who have lost their children. One is a Christian one is not. And there's just so many people that it's like it takes everything from them and they are no longer happy. I thought of a story from my young adult life in Homestead, Florida, where I grew up. This boy, Jimmy Rice, was abducted at 10 years old and murdered. And it was a shocker to the community. And his parents were, upper middle class, a lawyer, and they did these laws called the Jimmy Rice Act, and they were in the news a lot. But several years after all of this, his mom completed suicide. And then several years after that, his sister completed suicide. And that's the kind of grief and pain that parents go through of losing a child. And I'm not gonna kill myself, and but I understand the feeling of death, and I understand, for so many years when I was caring for Reggie and Miah, I used to say, I couldn't even kill myself, because there's nobody to care for my children. And it's like, now I could die and I would be okay. And that's really a place I don't want to be, I want to be, I want to be a mother of my 2 children. So I guess we don't always get what we want. Whew. Pain. Confusion. Confusion is another word that's I'm constantly thinking. And I've been able to distract myself a little bit with some fun things and I will continue to do that. I will find things that are fun, things that remind me of the good times. I miss you, Miah. It hasn't even been 3 weeks. Everything is so different now.